So, blue-green, splash red, teamer, Woodland Bellower combo, whatever you want to call it. So, the combo finish in this deck, for those that don't see it, you put Painter's Servant on green, which makes all your creatures green. Then you Woodland Bellower, get Phantasmal Image, copy Bellower, get Phantasmal Image, copy Bellower, get Phantasmal Image, copy Bellower. And then once you have 5 Woodland Bellowers in play, the last one gets Hellraiser Goblin, which gives your creatures haste and attacks them. Our backup plan is Eternal Witnesses with Cryptic Commands off the Aether Vial. Now, honestly, the thing I'm most suspect about in this deck is Eternal Witness, Cryptic Command, Aether Vial a reasonable backup plan? I'm not certain. I think it's probably not, but we'll see. We'll see how this all slides. It's basically Splinter Twin. Exactly. It's basically Splinter Twin. Only instead of 1/1s, you make 6/5s. Basically. Might as well be Splinter Twin. Thank you for all the good times. Keep on memeing on. The Unnamed, thank you for the 2-month resub. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Wessel Mose, cheers for the best of memes. Not running Hibernation so you could bounce the board. That's a funny comment. Hibernation to bounce the board would be a funny one. Please be playing a Celestial Colonnade deck. Please be playing a Celestial Colonnade deck. If we play against a bunch of really slow, clunky decks, we can probably win games of Magic. If our opponents are doing anything remotely efficient, I assume we're dead to rights. No, Scholar, I think they might be playing a Hallowed Fountain deck, so we have a chance. All I'm saying is we could have a chance. Take a chance on me. Do-do-do-do-do. Need more flash freeze. So we can beat the opponent's deck not by comboing, but by just like playing a bunch of Cryptic Commands and Eternal Witnesses. So we probably won't combo them, but we will probably beat them by just like grinding them out. Our deck has a lot of 2-for-1s in it. Oh, you know what? I should have played the Breeding Pool because I could have had Cryptic Command up next turn, huh? Yeah, that was a mistake. We could pact for Felidar with Painter's Servant. You're not wrong. I think KCI is reasonable to play Modern, yeah. Anything linear is usually a pretty reasonable choice in Modern. Yeah, we could very easily get punished for my punt here. Like, if I could hold up Cryptic Command this turn and counter a Teferi, we'd be in a very good spot. Just wasn't thinking when I clicked. No Chuckwagon. That's good for us. We're probably just gonna, like, beat them down with this Eternal Witness over the next 3 to 4 turns, honestly. Wonder if we should have gone Image. So the problem with playing the Phantasmal Image there is if my opponent just like has a Path to Exile, I lose the Image and my Eternal Witness, which is like not a trade I'm particularly interested in making at the moment. And we're just gonna play the waiting game at this point. Just like hit you with my Eternal Witness over and over and over again. Sorry, Teferi. Teferi is Big Chuck. And if they counter our Cryptic, I can slam Bedlam next turn, potentially, which would be okay for us. Honestly, I think against this control deck, we're just going to end up winning the game as an Eternal Witness Cryptic Command beatdown deck. Yeah, you're correct, Mordoth. I definitely should have played my land post-combat. Because if they colonnaded and tried to block, I'd want to play Woodland Bellower. It was an accurate assessment. Deal. It's not quite game. I don't think I'm supposed to image Bellower here. There's a window, Deft Fangirl. You don't have to do it immediately. So like there's a window where you can renew and still be good and have your icon. So unless it's been more than a month. Put target non-creature permanent on its owner's library. Search your thing for a thing. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could Woodland Bellower with Cryptic Command up next turn. You know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this deck doesn't have a terrible blue-white matchup. Just because of how many witnesses and stuff we have in our deck. Peace, Python. Hey, Abaddon Rise. Thank you for the brand new Prime support there. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me employed here. All right. Do you have another one? God, this feels great. I love beating blue-white control, chat. Nothing brings me pleasure like dumpstering Hallowed Fountain. Nice modern deck. Welcome to Thunderdome. 2-for-1 tribal, yep. Oh no, telling time. What if they find a Terminus, chat? How will we ever be able to win the game through that kind of card advantage? Oh no! They're scripting our minds! Oh no! Oh no! Hey, Crab Crabats Raven, thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And Armored Shoes, great stream as always. Love the education, the entertainment. Thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed here. We can set up the combo here, right? So I Bellower, get back Painter's Servant with the Eternal Witness. So they don't have another path here, they're dead. So I Eternal Witness, get back Painter's Servant. They can have Spell Snare too. If they have Spell Snare or Path, they're not dead. So this name's green. Oh no, don't concede! I want to combo you! Alright, good, good. Everything is green. Where my goblin at? Time to raise a little hell, chat. Time to raise a little hell. Welcome to Thunderdome. Nice celestial colonnades. I'm just here for the ride. That was just some good clean Ravin. Look at that, Deaf Fangirl. Thanks for re-upping. Welcome back. Oh, that was A++, chat. Thanks for the command and the measured response. Also, reporting for singing copyrighted tunes. Thank you for the bits, Metatithe. I don't understand, chat. They had a Jace. And everybody knows that Jace is going to ruin Modern. Duh. So I definitely want these Negates. What do I want to trim? What do I think of trimming some Aether Vials in this matchup? What if we had Justin Staple Angel Song? I can already stamp exceeds expectations on this deck list. Like, not close. Combo achieved, nothing more to see. What do you think of that? Like 2 vials and a pact to bring in these negates? Honestly, the combo's probably pretty bad here. Trimming some Painter Servants is probably fine. This gets any creature out of my deck, right? So I can find Painter Servant. Yeah. Let's not make light of that situation, Super. Please and thank you. I think that's it. Maybe I want all the Aether Vials actually, just like trim another Painter Servant. I definitely want the negates. Sounds good, Fish Lamp. For future reference, if you do make updates to a deck list while it's waiting to be played in the queue, you should always update it at the URL, and I will grab the latest version before we play it. Let's have a fun moment of Jeff does social media. I tried to figure out what is going on in this deck, and then I realized it's Monday, so it doesn't have to make sense. There is a combo in here if you look really hard. It was really sweet, Salt Block. I appreciate the donation. Thanks for the support and for the sweet deck to play. This hand has most of the cards I want in this matchup, so let's just draw some lands. Really wish this was an untapped land here. I realize why Green Sun is banned. It's because Painter Servant won't let it fetch any creature. Obviously the reason. Duh. No, Lich got pushed out, Tom. Lich will go back in the queue for later. Alright, we didn't get Detention Spirit off the Aether Vial. We got that going for us. Alright, my hand might have been a little speculative, chat. McCullough, thank you for the $10 tip. I appreciate it. Wanted to add this to the queue so I can bump it with my tier 2 when it comes up in a couple days. 10 out of 10 green-white tokens is a perfectly fine deck to add to the queue. Thanks for the support. My masterpiece Painter Servant will make me rich. Hashtag MTG Finance. There's a combo kill on this deck. If you're just joining us and you don't see the combo kill, that's okay. Most people don't see it. You're not any different than the rest of them. All right, hitting the land there is good stuff. It means we can counter a Teferi next turn. I am really excited for this 1/3 to block their 2/1. Listen, if you don't see the combo by looking at the deck list, you're just gonna have to be shrouded in mystery until we get there. Negate. Man, nice Jace the Mind Sculptor, huh, chat? Yeah, we get to pick the negate back up with it. We're setting up an Eternal Command lock here very soon. Yeah, we're caught up on lands now too, which is great. Really enjoying the banter. Thanks for the bits, Twaddle. I'm gonna pick my Negate back up here. So I'm gonna always know this is not going past 3. I'm gonna wait till we hit one more land to play out this other Aether Vial, I think. So I just want to hold up Cryptic Command this turn. Counter target spell, return this to my hand. Is it bad that I want you to play this against Tron so Painter Servant can turn off Ancient Stirrings? That's great. This is what we like to call a soft lock in the biz, chat. Don't mind me. I'll just pick this here Cryptic Command back up. Oh no, they cast Rampant Growth, chat. How will we ever win the game now? Like this Eternal Witness like already did God's work, right? Just like, it's okay. You're gone but not forgotten. Woo! Woo! That's another Eternal Witness, chat. Would you looky here? Would you Eternal Witness? Dear Moto Pairings algorithm, give us 2 to 3 more Mopey control of mid-range decks. Can we just end the league here before we get dumpstered by Storm so we can feel good, right? I'm gonna get this one to 2. All right, so the real question here is if this file's gonna get to 3, I should probably start working this one to 6, right? You think I'm supposed to start pushing this one to 6? So this is just them working through my Cryptic Command because they know the Cryptic Command is there. Resolves. So I'm gonna push both of these up here now, I think. I might as well cast this, right? Yeah, so I can't Pact for Witness and pick the other thing back up right now anyways, so I might as well do this. Welcome back to the mediocre beats. I think I'm pushing both of these up. So, like, I have the images here that could come in off of this. Now, I'm probably supposed to leave this on 2, right? Now, I'm probably supposed to push it to 3 because of the Summoner's Pact. Yeah, we had a couple cut the lines today. What I think is the best Nicol Bolas shall consider right now. I'm not sure, actually. We played a Grixis Dragon's deck last night that was sweet, but we also played a blue-black splash Nicol Bolas deck that felt okay recently, too. So I think I'm going to go ahead and Summoner's Pact here for Eternal Witness. Pick back up Cryptic Command. And then Cryptic Command, counter their Cryptic Command, bounce my Eternal Witness. Just don't mind me, I'll just be over here giving you the business. Care to take Narset Cannon to end the stream today? I'm gonna pick this back up. Thank you for the bits, Mana Tithe. I was kind of hoping to end on Standard today. I guess we have a lot of people for Modern. Yeah, we can end on Modern today. Thank you for the support. Yeah, we'll add Narset to the end. This deck has a lot of value in it. You're not wrong. I appreciate the support, Mana Tithe. Like I said, I'm going to integrate more Standard content here when we can, but the American dollar reigns supreme here in Hooglandia. All right, so I'm going to get to combo them with Negate up here. So that's nice. Big boy bellows. Big boy bellows coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Big boy Bellows. Yeah, buddy. Nice blue-white control deck opponent. Woohoo! Woohoo! Nom 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 nom. That was... Alright, we have a strong contender for the deck of the day, chat. We have a strong contender for the deck of the day. What's going on, folks? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. We play a ton of constructed Magic on this channel. We play Modern. We play Standard. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me employed here full-time. I wouldn't be here day in and day out without their wonderful support. Past subscribing, you can also support my content by checking out some of my sponsors. Harry's Razors would like to help you get that nice, close, clean shave using code Jeff Hoagland at bit.ly/ShugelSave. You can save $5 on your new starter kit with them. And I'm running a special incentive to get people to check out Harry's through the end of the month. People always ask me what it takes to shave the beard. If 100 people check out Harry's and purchase their starter kit using my code between now and the end of the month, I will baby shave, clean face, take the entire beard off using my wonderful Harry's razors. So if you want to see the beard go bye-bye, check out Harry's wonderful products. Cardsphere.com would love to help you turn your cards into other cards direct to the players. There's no haggling, and they just take a 1% fee off the top. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mousepads, binders, and bags with them. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from the wide range of custom artwork that they have on their website. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. Please talk to your friendly neighborhood moderator about receiving your complimentary timeout. If you're enjoying your time here, make sure to hit that follow button. Following the stream doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live and with what. How close are we to the 100-person goal? I think we have about 35 people that have used my referral code so far. So we're about a third of the way there. Nice, Hellcat. Congrats. That's true. The Blue Eye Control player's first mistake is registering Hallowed Fountain. I do know how chat likes a challenge. The Goblin gives your creatures haste so you can combo kill them. Of course, Greg. The better question is, will we shave off a portion of the beard even if we don't get to... No, it's all or none. I don't do the whole partial beard thing. We either get to 100 and it all goes, or I keep my facial hair. Them's the rules, chat. While I shave on stream, I'm gonna record it and upload it to YouTube. The logistics of streaming it are just a mess, and like short streams hurt my average viewer count a lot. Because they don't have time to build up viewers. Yeah, the boss okayed that promotion. That's another Celestial Colonnade, chat. That's another Celestial Colonnade deck. Who's excited? I am excited. All right. The real question is, am I going to have time to get to Narset Cannon today if we just play blue-white control matches this entire league? If we do nothing but play against blue-white control, it's going to be like a 3-hour league. This is the second match. It's Big Boy Bellows. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cast this Eternal Witness and pick a fetch land back up here. Just want to make sure I hit my land drops. We can actually play Big Boy Bellows next turn, right? Mutton chops for a day? That sounds terrible. Where's the jeans cam? Come on, tap out for Azcanta. Big boy Bellow's got a bone to pick. He's hangry. We did queue into another blue-white deck. We 2-0'd the first one. No, you need the Painter Servant to combo. Excellent. Nice Lightning Helix, opponent. What a fantastical life choice you have made. They probably are putting us on Valakut, and that's why they did that there. I would assume they've put us on Valakut Titan, and they just think we have just this random Eternal Witness in our deck. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Alright, I would like to jam Big Boy Bellows into play here. Big Boy Bellows is gonna get Eternal Witness, and Eternal Witness is gonna pick back up Eternal Witness. Get a little tutor. Don't you love a 6/5 Eternal Witness that comes with a backup Eternal Witness? Sure, you got me. Don't mind me. We really need a Cryptic Command here, so we can start countering some spiels. Sure. Alright, take an Aether Vial. Let's just get a little tricksy. I don't really have any tips for shuffling. Yep, that's Big Chuck. Probably dead. Yeah, I mean, the dialogue boxes have to exist in order to mirror paper magic to the best of its ability, though. One of the reasons why Arena is so fluid is because it goes out of its way to remove a lot of the small formalities that Magic Online has. That paper magic has. It smooths them over. Any advice for dealing with toxic friends in the community? Stop being friends with them. You know what the best way to tell people that their behavior is not okay? Stop interacting with them. Tell them it's not okay and then remove them from your life. Some people aren't going to change without a big kick to the pants. And you know what? If they don't change, you're probably still better off. Not everybody is worth saving. If they're not respectful of your wishes, they don't deserve to be in your life. You pick your friends. I'd recommend making new friends. There's a whole great big world of people out there. I don't know, Opta. Like, what should a question like that even do anything? Is like, does it lead to anything useful or constructive? You can copy Colonnade, but it will enter play tapped, and it will still be a land. So it's not really a very winning proposition. Yeah, no, Rec Sage, I guess, is interesting. We do have tutors, right? So, like, a Rec Sage would be good. Yeah, but Bellower gets it too. Painter Servant is here to make the non-green cards look pretty. Ain't that the truth? Servant enables a combo with Woodland Bellower. So Servant turns everything green, which lets Woodland Bellower get Phantasmal Image, which gets more Phantasmal Image, which gets Hellraiser Goblin and kills them. Just typical modern stuff, really. Discord's really great as far as communication applications go. I like that it integrates my messages on all platforms nicely. I use it more than Facebook Messenger these days. Yeah, Duels was all developed by third parties, right? If I recall correctly. Peter's servants are here for the eating. I have no idea, Tom. I remember reading on the Discord website it costs $5 to make a Discord account. That's not true. This Discord accounts are free. Hibernation would probably be funny. What is Discord's monetization model? I wonder if they make money off of selling user data or something like that. They obviously have to bring in buckaroos somewhere. What's a VC, Bob? Sure, but there's no way Nitro pays for everything. Venture capitalist. So but those are people investing in technology, right? How do those people see a return? Yeah. Yeah, they're like their new store thing is one of the ways they're hoping to make money long term, right? Yeah, their new store is how they're probably their long-term plan for generating revenue. They want to turn into Steam, basically. This has been a interesting and engaging game of Magic the Gathering. Dredge got a shiny new toy, so good players showed up with it. Dredge has always been kind of okay in Modern. You lose the sideboard cards and not much else. Dredge has always been decent against aggro. Like, I keep hearing people say things like, it made it better against burn. Dredge has always been good against burn. I don't know what Dredge decks these people were playing that they thought, like, better against burn and aggro is a selling point. But, like, Dredge has always been okay in those matchups. Sideboard hate and absurdly linear decks. Decks that can just straight up race it and don't... Decks that can race it and don't care about Conflagrate are generally okay against Dredge. Other than that, Rest in Pieces, Surgicals, Leyline of the Voids. Those are the types of cards you're looking for. Am I just pushing this to 6 again? I think I am. Yeah, the thing about Dredge is you can board, like, one Gnaw to the Bone and, like, always see it against Burn. It also just has, like, randomly has very aggressive draws that Burn just can't race. Dredge has also played Collective Brutality with some consistency off and on. They're playing Shriekhorn because they added, they cut Enablers and Dredgers from their deck, and Shriekhorn is kind of both an Enabler and a Dredger because it helps you find them. So it, like, kind of fills both roles in a way. So next turn, we'll probably tick these vials to 3 and 5. But in response to this vial trigger, I'm going to put the Phantasmal Image into play and copy the Coiling Oracle, I think. It also gives you one more card. Like, Dredge doesn't have a way to sacrifice Stitcher Supplier, so Stitcher Supplier is one card, look at 3, whereas Shriekhorn is one card, look at 6 eventually. Now, I think, especially with the Cryptic Command in my hand, I want to be able to put this to 3 for when I draw Eternal Witness. I'm dipping out for work, but hope the rest of the league goes well. Hello, future Beehive YouTube. Thank you for the support, Scholar. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not putting anything into play now. This is a Vial on 6 deck, for those asking. This will be the second time we've had Vial on 6 today, if we get there. Yeah, I think when we get to 6, we just like Bellower for Eternal Witness and probably pick Kessig Wolf Run back up, honestly. We are secretly an Eternal Command deck. That is the truth. Trigger. So I have Cryptic plus Negate here. I can actually Cryptic, Negate, and Cryptic again here, which is awesome. Is this the reading Woodland Bellower pause? Is that what's currently going on? I'm probably trying to figure out how dead they are, right? That's the opening Twitch pause, got it. Who wouldn't want to take a minute to read Modern Staple Woodland Bellower? Ain't that the truth? No, Killagerm, I haven't seen that. It's not something I'm familiar with. Negate. Nah, I think if they want to field me proactively, I'm okay with that. I would not splash a color in Black-Green Rock. I do not think it is a worthwhile addition to the deck. There are magic cards in my deck. That's fair. There are magic cards in my deck. I've been got. Listen, all I'm gonna say is there is a reason why always board in surgical is a meme on this channel. There's a reason why that's a meme on this channel. It's not because it doesn't happen. It is literally a meme because everybody boards in surgical all the time. I think I've seen more Cryptic Command surgical than Dredgers. Lol. The standard decks got voted off the island today. So we had a number of big donations to push some other decks up to the top. Every time I see a story about an MTG player being a crappy human, I feel better about supporting you with a sub. Keep up being a decent human and enjoyable streamer. Thanks for the support, random guy. Thanks for the 9 months. Welcome back. Yeah. Yeah, I might be a bit of an asshole sometimes, but I'm pretty decent to people. I don't cheat on my significant other, you know, just like things reasonable humans should do if they're respectable members of society. Do you treat cats well? I've never lived in a house with a cat. We always had dogs growing up. There are a number of people in the Magic community that have stories of infidelity surrounding them. I'm not gonna name names or pick them. I'm just gonna say that there's multiple. Just say that there's multiple and leave it at that. Having to click on this Aether Vial trigger every turn is actually just the worst thing imaginable. I might be over-exaggerating, but it's kind of the worst. If it says it's unavailable, Hotter Ho, that probably means it got used on another channel. Society banned me for not being a reasonable, respectable member, so I thought I'd hang out with you. It's called Adriatic Ash. Thank you for the 6-month resub. Welcome back. I think we're gonna die in a Lingering Souls, chat. Cool Stuff Inc. You can save 5% on your orders with the Jeff5 code there. They usually have a pretty good stock too. Actually, I'm gonna put this into play off the Aether Vial, because if I hit a land, I can have Cryptic Command up this turn. Yeah, if I could play Modern on Arena, I'd never load Magic Online again. I think the Dredge list with Creeping Trolls will end up getting a ban. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think they really ban things in Modern anymore. Be pretty surprised. Will I stop playing Modern when the new non-rotating format starts on Arena? I don't know. I'm very cautious with my changes, especially like this is my job now, right? So like I need some certainty. Modern's been very good to me. This community and this stream wouldn't have been built up without Modern. As long as there is an interest in Modern and people are supporting my content to see Modern stuff, I will be doing Modern here on this channel. Skip Dash, thank you for the 11-month resub. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Honestly, I have all these cryptic commands. I think I'm just gonna counter this spell, bounce spirit token. Maybe I want to draw lands. I guess I could work towards setting up for my combo kill here, huh? I have Painter Servant and stuff in my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna counter this draw card actually. Actually, I have everything for my combo, right? I have Summoner's Pact. Summoner's Pact completes my combo. I'm not gonna be able to live to get there, I don't think, though. I probably need to start fogging with Cryptic Commands here. And hopefully not die to a flurry of lightning bolts. Yeah, kind of. So the problem with trying to bounce the Eternal Witness is that if they lightning bolt my Eternal Witness, I then don't tap their team because of how magic works. If you remove a spell's only target, the rest of the spell doesn't resolve. This is a Collective Brutality. If so, I'm going to counter their spell, tap their creatures. Counter Sparking Spell, tap creatures they control. Well, I guess I should have waited and let their Pyromancer trigger resolve so I could get attacks in here. So I can't get attacks in now. Yeah, let the token get tapped. Yep. I should have done that this turn too so I could attack for 4. Hopefully it doesn't matter. It would be sweet if we get a combo kill off here. It's like fog, untap, kill you. You'll never expect the Vial at 6 and to kill you, Plaid, right? It's a bold strategy. Let's see how it works out. Is this another Collective Brutality? I don't need a land. The Aether Vial is going to go to 6 next turn. I don't know, because they're bad. I missed the auto tapper too. They have a bolt or a terminate. I think they have a bolt here. They have a bolt they can break up our combo. They have a fatal push. This is fine, actually, right? So this is going to come into play. It's going to get Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness is going to pick back up Painter Servant, and then we'll Phantasmal Image the Woodland Bellower out of our hand. And we're still okay to win here. Yeah, so because we have Painter Servant out here, Woodland Bellower can fetch Phantasmal Image now, which gets more Woodland Bellowers, and then the last Bellower gets this Goblin that gives all of our things haste. I mean, we did it. We did the thing. This is the combo for people that have been like, what's the combo? Twitch chat finally knows what Summoner's Pact does. It gets any creature in our deck. Alright, Hellraiser Goblin. Let's go. Let's go. Do 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 do. Alright, we're on the scoreboard. We're up there in big shiny lights. He can't even misclick. Yep. Cards combos mono proof, chat. Can't misclick through the combat step. Nice, Ziggy. Yeah, I like the green black elves deck a lot. It's very powerful. This is definitely a Relic of Progenitus matchup. Is this Splinter Twin? I don't know. I don't know if it's Splinter Twin. Somebody help. Somebody help. Is this Splinter Twin? Yeah, Firespout's probably pretty good, right? So I know we just comboed them there, but I think we're actually supposed to trim the Painter Servants here. I think it's any of the interactive decks the Painter Servants are supposed to trim a little bit. I'm gonna cut a couple of Summoner's Packs too for a similar reason. That often requires Vial on 6. That's true. We put Vial on 6 a whole heck of a lot today. I don't know that Baloth's good enough. Like, the opponent's deck often doesn't play Obstinate Baloth, often doesn't play Liliana the Veil anymore. I haven't been looking at the challenge deck lists. People keep asking me about them, I just haven't been paying attention. I haven't really been engaged in Modern. I've just been playing the decks that people have submitted. Modern, as far as like innovation goes, it's just like a lot of the decks that like randomly spike just like are getting lucky and they're not very good. I'd rather focus on standard where I have a better chance to be rewarded for innovating. We played like a control deck that had 1,000 Year Storm in it that felt really bad. I've not played a 1,000 Year Storm deck that I like. Play around Blood Moon? I don't know, maybe. Our deck has a lot of color requirements. I feel like we're just like dead to Blood Moon most of the time. Are you talking about the black-red burn deck in Standard? If so, yeah, I saw that one. I believe it's in the queue. Much to my delight, the standard queue's been very successful, so there's a bunch of decks in there, so I actually don't know what everything that's in the standard queue offhand. There's like 30-some decks in there for it already. Yeah, exactly, Cassie. That's why I trimmed some of the Painter Servants, because you just, like, don't need it. Manamorphose with double PZ out. Yep. Is that just like Manamorphose into Stone Nothing? Okay, I'll take it. I think I just cast Search for tomorrow and then like cast Painter Servant. Like if I draw a land, I can counter them next turn. Yeah, the current standard format is just like, it's just so absurdly good. It's the best Magic format I've played in a very long time. Yeah, I really wish I could just like drag spells into play. Like that's the biggest difference. Really wish I could drag spells into play. My poor Painter Servant. Rough. I'm hesitant to make claims that are too bold, Greg, because the format is still very new. That's why I keep saying things like, it has potential. I think is the best way to approach or phrase it. Cautious. I am cautiously optimistic about the current format. I think is the best way to phrase it. Jeff, you have Painter Servant on green. Why can't you pact for Firespout? I don't get it. The Simic Cryptic is very sweet. I got Painter Servant back. Yeah, the Manamorphose bordered elementals are great. Brutal. Need to draw Firespout, even though I'm probably pretty far behind. I don't have Baloth in my deck. There probably should be a Baloth in my deck, but I don't currently have a Baloth in my deck. Steamkin Red in Standard or Modern? Why, Tom? Can't I just, like, try to draw to Firespout? Just, like, take an extra draw? Like, I can't play Witness and pick up Cryptic and play it next turn, so, like, bouncing the Witness doesn't really accomplish anything. You're getting Hearthstone commercials in a Magic stream for the same reason that Wizards of the Coast paid Hearthstone streamers money to stream Magic Arena. That's how advertisement works. You want to advertise to people that are using your competitor stuff? No, I'd rather just give myself 2 shots to draw Firespout. Like, there's only 2 of them. Yeah, he should probably be in my deck. I'm gonna cut these Search for Tomorrows. Maybe I just want to cut these. Yeah, maybe I'm actually just supposed to cut the Painter Servants and bring in the bolts too. And maybe I'm just supposed to like trim the combo and just like value them out. Nope, nope, it's gone. Sure. Yeah, people just want to assume everything's solved, Ites. Just have a good time playing Magic. Just, like, don't worry about people that are just, like, assuming everything is solved and broken. Yeah, there's a, in the filters alcohol, there's a show cards you don't own button. You click on the filters at the top of the screen. That's a good draw. Just put this relic into play, get that going on their graveyard. The search field in Arena takes certain arguments that you can filter by set. If you Google it, you can type something into the search box on Arena to filter by set. There should be something in the editor, ideally, that like lets you click to filter, but for the time being, you can work around it. What does the Goblin do? He sucks to draw. I can't for the life of me install Arena with wine. Any tips? Yeah, install wine staging and it works out of the box. OOTB. It's kind of like Kiki, except it's less mana. Why is our Goblin castable? I don't understand. The worst back-spec arena in my mind are the lack of dusting system for junk rares and the deck builder. I don't know. As someone who's like dusted plenty of stuff on Hearthstone, that feels pretty bad too. They both feel bad in different ways. The fifth card issue is a bigger issue than the not dusting, in my opinion. Yeah, I should probably attack and offer the trade there. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Hellraiser Goblin, just like smash for 4. That's probably what's supposed to happen. No, the issue the Phoenix deck has is against aggressive decks. I didn't feel like I had issue closing when I could manage to not die. The issue is that I was just dying too quickly against aggressive green-black decks and like red decks. Are we 3-2 yet? We're currently 1-1. This league's been kind of a slog. Let's raise a little hell, chat. I don't even have to click. That's so convenient. Yeah, I probably should have just done this last turn. He's dead, Jim. Let's do this now before I forget. No reason to wait. Just hit it ASAP. No vialing in a hasty 4/4. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I kind of wanted to hold it to insulate against Coiling Command, but with Summoner's Pact in my deck, I'm kind of encouraged to do this anyways. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do that, actually. I'm gonna cast this in response here because they have this thing getting Collective Brutality. I think I'm gonna get Baloth. Am I? Yeah, I'm just gonna get more Baloths here. Yeah, I definitely should have been more aggressive this game, I think. I think I had the tools to just, like, have a mediocre beatdown plan and just, like, wasn't aggressive enough to execute it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this other Baloth into play in response to this Vial trigger going up. This is worse against K Command, but at the same time, it gets more pressure into play, and it lets me tick this up to 6 next turn. I'm gonna hold on to this land because this way if they K Command me and make me discard, I get to keep my Woodland Bellower. Yeah, against mopey, mid-range, and control decks, this deck's got a lot of play to it. Against anything efficient or linear, we're probably just dead to rights, I'd imagine. The second instant or sorcery in the bin means if my opponent cracks this fetch land and has an untapped land next turn, they could Bedlam Reveler me. It's a little bit scary. Now, I think Balrog's flexibility for the burn matchup's pretty important. It's possible I should have cracked my Relic a couple of turns ago to play around this. They'd have just been stranded with double Bedlam in hand. The fact that Hellraiser is in my bin right now is actually kind of sweet. So I get to do this, and then this goes to get Eternal Witness, and then Eternal Witness picks up Hellraiser, and then I just smash them. Smush. So they could go chump, eat, take 7. I think before this happens, I'm going to go ahead and exile graveyards here, so that way this stays in my bin. And I've got this Kessig Wolf Run next turn and a bunch of potentially lethal attackers. Oh. Yeah, it depends on what they do here. We have the option to Eternal Witness the Goblin to be aggressive again next turn. We also have the option to just like Kessig Wolf Run something. Maybe we'll just like draw another Woodland Bellower here. Yep. Boop. This deck's really funny. The mid-range backup plan on this deck is really hilarious. Right. So arena cards don't look like Magic cards. The game doesn't like you trade like Magic cards. Can you blame people who have played and collected actual Magic cards not liking it as much as Magic? I mean, it doesn't have the same details, but it's still Magic as a game. Like the surrounding things around Magic, the things surrounding the Magic are different, but like the actual Magic gameplay is the same. So if you're someone that's into Magic for the finance aspect, sure. If you're part of the Magic finance cartel, I'm sure that you dislike Arena. Sure. Like, if you're not just looking to play Magic the Gathering as a video game, Arena's not for you, and that's okay. If you're interested in playing the Magic stock market game, Magic Online's the better choice for you. If you're not if you're not interested in just playing Magic, it's not for you. That's what Arena is for. Arena is there to allow people to simply play Magic. It doesn't enable the various sub-games that many people, such as myself, I find that really tedious. Like, missing the boat on a Mythic and then, like, having to pay an extra $80 for a deck, that sucks. As of right now, there is no organized play on Arena. Arena is still pre-release software. All of those details are yet to be decided. God bless. It's not. Thought it was going to be another control deck, and I really don't want to slog through another control deck. People keep being like, why doesn't Arena have the features that the application that's been around for a decade and a half have? I don't know. Probably because it's not ready yet. What's going on, Tanning? Congrats and condolences. Yeah, the friends list is one of the many things that's on the they haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm just dead. That was the good clean modern I'm used to. That was we've played against 2 control decks in a row and Mardu Pyromancer, which are definitely decks where our mopey deck that doesn't do anything to interact with the board can like have a chance to be competitive, but like anything resembling a reasonable clock is just gonna run this deck into the ground very consistently. I'll bring in a couple of Doomblades out of the board here to pretend like I have a chance, but the reality of it is probably that we're just dead. Yeah, I agree, Messi. Right now, Arenas, the current standard format feels like modern, but without Tron, but without Valakut Titan, without the really degenerate things. Arena has convinced me not to alpha test games anymore. I was frustrated. I was so frustrated by the alpha, I almost didn't play the awesome thing it became. Yeah. Yeah. What else do I want to cut here? It's probably a little bit of the clunk in the trunk that I want to get rid of. That, like the Eternal Witnesses. I probably don't want my creatures to get Curse Catcher, so let's just cut the Summoner's Packs. No, the 5th card problem still exists, Waffle. They are working on it, but they don't have an ETA. Yeah, God bless. No fetch lands. Fetch lands suck. I guess. I mean, Arena was never reskin duels because reskin duels never had because Duels of the Planeswalkers never had a full Magic rules engine. Soon to be king of the castle. What's going on, Tom? Thanks for the 28 months. I actually have a castle icon in there now. God, this stupid extra click is so tilting. I don't know why it's so tilting. It's just like extra tilting to like all of the extra clicks that like Arena removes, and now like Moto's added another tedious click. 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 Why? Why? Oh. Could you emulate the Arena sound effects with your mouth? What would a fetch land? What would a fetch land make as a sound effect? Would it just be like nails on a chalkboard because fetch lands are grating and annoying? I feel like the fetch land sound effect would be nails on a chalkboard. Crack. Screech! Just like, yeah, feels at home. Oh, wet. Alright, please spell queller me so I can die. Now I have a fog. Or maybe a Doomblade for Mausoleum Wanderer. Look at that good clean value, chat. This is gonna get me in this is gonna draw Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness gonna pick back up Cryptic Command. Here we go again. Should have known again. If we draw Painter Servant, we can combo them, chat. If we draw Painter Servant, we can combo them, chat. Some people like watching paint dry or grass grow. Different strokes for different folks. I'm so incredibly sad, chat. Wrong artifact. I will have you know that we're 2-2 right now, Matthew Bamonte. We'll be playing for Pax in the next match. Thank you very much. Can you please just put a thing into play so I can concede? All right, I guess this could technically miss. Thank you. God bless you, opponent, putting us out of our misery. There is a red-white taking turns deck in the donation queue. You can find the exact deck list on the website as always. Hey, Be Rich, thanks for sending your Twitch Prime again this way this month. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Affinity, Arcbound Ravager, cause all the artifact lands to be banned. Four color shadows, one of like, you know, 3 dozen decks that if you told me it was going to win a major Modern tournament, I'd be like, yep, sounds right. It's like, there's this idea, I think, among Magic players who like want to try and metagame things that like, the modern metagame is this thing that ebbs and flows and changes and something you can predict. It's just not true. Just different decks spike different tournaments week to week. There's nothing fancy about it. It's like in a format where there's 50 decks, 50 to 100 decks that show up to every tournament, not every one of them can top 8 every weekend. Dripping Chill Dredge is very good. Regular Dredge is very good. Making Dredge more linear, good way to combat Modern. Modern's a very linear format. Hot take, Modern was already destroyed. It's not going to be any more or less destroyed because Dredge is becoming popular. What sweet hell is this? We've got Aether Vials, chaps. Ip, cheerio, mate. I think I just go get a land here with this Eternal Witness. It makes picking a deck for a large tournament super easy, in my opinion, Sarah. You just pick the deck you like to play. Because there isn't a strong, compelling reason to play one deck over another. You just find the deck you like playing the most and register that one. How does it feel playing Moto after playing Arena? I imagine it's like what stepping into a minivan feels like after having driven a NASCAR. Alright, so Phantasmal Image, copies Eternal Witness, picks back up Breeding Pool. So I'm gonna have Cryptic Command up this turn. Because assuming my search for tomorrow resolves. Aether Vial heading up. Aether Vial heading in the direction where every good Aether Vial in Modern heads. 6, of course. Nothing is more popular, chat. Modern doesn't have a metagame. Outside of the same 20 people that show up to your local game store every week and play the same decks that they own, the idea that you can metagame Modern at a large tournament is just nonsense. Half a year already. What's going on, Big Main? Thank you for the 6 months and welcome back. I appreciate it. Preferred the Breach or the Traditional? I don't know. I think the Breach version's more fun, but the Traditional's probably better. Alright, and now I have to fumble through figuring out which Aether Vial is which, because I want 1 to go to 2, but I want 3 to stay where it is. So I want this one to go up. This one I'm going to always know. This one I'm going to push to 5. Welcome to my Mopey Value Creatures opponent. Enjoy your stay. Pawns is on the no-fly list because it generates uninteresting dry gameplay. I'm actually just going to counter this and draw a card rather than bouncing my Eternal Witness because I have another Witness in my hand and I'd like to leave more pressure in play here ideally. Matthew Bamonte, I will have you know that if we win this match of Magic, we will be 3-2 in this league. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Hoglandians. I appreciate you. I believe in a thing called love. Honestly, there are some tournaments that, given a couple of recent events in the same location, you do a bit of metagaming, a couple of posted IQs. Kinda. Like, that's really... Like, looking at that, like, you're just, like, assuming a lot, and, like, unless they're the exact same... Like, if they're the same number of people showing up each time, sure. But, like, using a 20-player tournament and extending it to a, you know, 100 or 200-player tournament is still some nonsense. All right, so I'm going to send 3 power at the Mind Sculptor, and I'm going to send the rest of these at them. Yeah, it depends on the standard format. More diverse standard formats can be tougher to metagame. So I'm going to go ahead and counter this. So this one is attacking... How do... I think this one is attacking them. I think the one on the right is attacking them. I want to bounce the Witness that's attacking them. I'm pretty sure the one on the right is attacking them, but I don't actually remember that for sure, so hopefully I did that right. Alright, God bless the Jace died. Assume this is a Terminus on top, because they were probably setting up to op-Terminus us, but then us picking up the Cryptic Command through a kink in that plan, I assume. Let's drop this into play. Go get my boy Woodland Bellower here. Pick up my Cryptic Command. I don't feel comfortable with how many times we've had Vial on 6 this week, right? Right, Zach? I thought these Vials were nonsense when we first looked at it, but like we've had Vial on 6 like 3 times so far. It's quite absurd. I mean, you can pay for Twitch Turbo and not have ads. Twitch Turbo insulates you from ads. Always. Actually, I'm going to put this one up. I'm going to put this one up to 3, I think. No, actually, that's not true. I'm going to leave it on 2 in case we draw Phantasmal Image. I'm just going to always yield to these. Probably want to always know this one as well. Definitely don't need to go to 7. Yeah, or you could also subscribe to my channel. If you're subscribed to my channel, you will not get ads on my channel. Yeah, Twitch Prime shows you ads now. So once upon a time, Twitch Prime removed ads everywhere for you. It no longer does that. Getting like Logic Knotted or something here. No, it's gone completely, Tom. You got me. Another thing that you have to deal with on this application. Apparently, I forgot to turn off trade requests allow buddies only, so someone's spamming me with trade requests. Yay, secondary market! Secondary market! Oh, that's cute. Okay. Oh geez, I can start witnessing back the summoners packs too now. You have Search for Tomorrow coming off suspend next turn too, which is nice. Drop Big Boy Bellows into play here. Soon, that's true. Soon. It's nice that they're playing Terminus and not Wrath of God, because like I get to keep just like pulling the same things back out of my deck that they're tucking back in. Nice Celestial Colonnade deck. Nice Celestial Colonnade deck. You still get a free sub every single month to a channel of your choice, and the channel you sub to, you will not get adverts on most of the time. Like my channel set up so my subscribers don't get adverts. And you also get random free stuff on Twitch through the Prime loot boxes and whatnot. This deck's really funny against control and mid-range. Against anything that can put a clock into play, it's gonna die in a blaze, but we've played against 3 control and a mid-range deck in this format. And that really is what gives people, why this format is great for a lot of people, is even if your deck is poop against, this deck's probably poop against like half the field, but we just haven't played against that half of the field. So we just get to sit here and feel good. Get to feel good. Anything that makes control. Yeah, anytime you can make someone who's registered Celestial Colonnade question their life decisions, you know you're doing the Lord's work. We've metagamed this league so hard, chat. We've metagamed it so hard I don't know what hit it. Aether Vial on 6-3-2, best Aether Vials. Humans ain't got nothing on us, chat. The Painter Servants for a combo kill. Duh. Come on now. You knew? You haven't played much Modern? You don't know what Painter Servant does in this deck? Get with the program. We've comboed more than once this league. Thank you very much. It doesn't make me click to put this trigger on the stack. Why does it make me click to put Aether Vial on the stack, chat? Is it just doing it to piss me off? It's probably just doing it to piss me off, right? I had to talk my friend out of a Colonnade deck and they ended up on Spirits. I mean, like, at least that's a Hallowed Found deck that can kill people, right? Make 5 Bellowers with haste. Thank you very much. I think I just let this happen, right? It's like I don't really care if you want to Terminus my 1/3. I think it's inked. That's my command. Yeah, I just realized that command didn't have my discount code listed in it, so let's do... well, now I've tapped a land here by mistake because Moto, but it is what it is. Alright, that's it. The command has more typos than it's saying how it is. Hey, you're not wrong, Brennan. Thank you for pointing it out. Play the power image. Oh, I guess I need green mana, huh? Our poker hand is decent. Thanks for all the great content. Put this towards Dredge, Anti-Trumpet. Thank you for the biddies. Will do. Thanks for the support. Yeah, it becomes a land. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow my roll. I'm gonna concede this game because I'm really frustrated. It's just like really annoying. The search for Escant is gonna bury us here before long. We just don't have enough mana to do anything. Let's play the third game on the play. You can find all of the past decks that I've played on stream on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. Actual everything ends up there. You can find all the deck lists for all the decks that I've played in the video description on that YouTube channel. So click into the video of the deck that you want to see, click show more in the video description. You'll be able to see the deck list, both in text form and a link to it on my Stream Decker page. Can you act out what you think the animation for Woodland Bellower would be like so it's more arena like? I think it would involve flipping my desk over, so I'm going to decline doing that for the moment. This seems fine. How many bits to flip my desk over? To replace my monitor, my tower, I don't know, probably 4 grand worth of bits. Let's do 4 grand worth of bits. Now I have a backup. I have a backup computer for streaming. Half the reason I upgraded this tower before my old one was broken was so I could have a backup computer upstairs. So if I ever have any issues with this one, I can still stream. This is 4 grand worth of bits. Ignore my disguise. I guess there's a chance it would break my desk too, so maybe I need like 5 grand worth of bits, because my desk is mechanical. That's true. It would allow me to get a desk from a better desk. It's something I want to do at some point. The one I have is actually moderately cheap, which is probably one of the reasons I'm having issues with it. Justin doesn't need your help finding terrible decks for me to play. I'm on my last deck of the day. No, we're gonna play one more after this. Oh man, you know what I should have done there? I just missed the chance for a really sweet line. I should have Cryptic Command bounced my own land there, because it would have stone rained my opponent. I 10 out of 10 should have Cryptic Command bounced my Steam Vents there, because it would have put them off their land. Thanks for the biddies, Justin. I think I'll just take the lanes here. Like, we've got a pretty sizable mana advantage here. So eventually we're gonna get to a point where you just like play B-Boy along with Cryptic Command in the same turn. Terminus me. Terminus my 1/1. You know you want to. Hey, Gunt, thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. I'd like to draw more cards, please. Put this towards Esper Amulet. Sounds good. A crisp high five to give the desk a flip. Get out of here. You beat Bogles. That's fortunate. It's a tough one to crack. You know, honestly, after playing these games, I think the couple of changes I made to the mana base before this league were wrong. I think there should probably be more basics or more fetches. Honestly, maybe I should just put more shocks in the mana base. I think I did want more blue-green sources, but I feel like I've been running out of fetchable lands consistently. I think I'd like a 4th island and like a 3rd breeding pool in the deck. You're pretty blue source intensive with wanting to cast multiple Cryptic Commands in a turn. Stupid Aether Vial. Yeah, like I have 8 mana here, but like they've destroyed my Steam Vents earlier, so actually like can't cast this 2 Cryptic Commands, which really sucks. If I had another breeding pool in my deck, I'd be able to, or another island. So like the Hinterland Harbor and the Botanical Sanctum should just be like breeding pool on another island, I think. Esper Amulet's a standard deck. I'm accepting most standard decks because standard's gas right now. Looking for all of the excuses to play more standard. Timely reinforcements. Alright, if they want to tap out to counter my Cryptic here, that's fine. The Esper Amulet deck was actually incredibly sweet last time we played it. Felt very good. What's the best way to swap deck submissions from modern to standard? That's not bad manners, that's encouraged. If you have a deck submission, can you respond to the email that I sent you telling you that the deck was okay to submit? So send me a message from there so I know you're the one that submitted the deck, and I'd be happy to get it swapped out. Nah, Commander's not really my thing. Just not really into it. So they don't lose to Coiling Oracle beats, duh. TikTok goes the vial to 6 o'clock, right? I emailed you back yesterday. Sent mail. Esperzer. Yeah, went to a 89 at Gmail address, sent it 14 hours ago. The real problem with MTGA is I can't tell how good a deck did based on how long the video is. Yep. One, why is there a surgical in your deck? Two, why are you using it now? Snapcaster Mage resolves? Sure. Oh no, chat, they snapped up. How will we ever win the game now? Welcome to Thunderdome, opponent. How you doing? How you doing over there? If they have a counterspell of their own here, I could be getting myself into a little bit of trouble. Alright, so they pick their snap back up. They're gonna do their own little Eternal Command impersonation. I think I'm out of fetchable lands in my deck too, right? So I've got this, but this fetch land doesn't do anything, so we'll just leave it cracked there. Gonna leave this right where it's at here. Cast Woodland Bellower. Sorry, modern staple Woodland Bellower. How's your Celestial Colony deck doing these days, opponent? How those life choices you've made that have led you to this point? What you thinking? You having a good time over there? You enjoying yourself? Surgical me again. Do it. Surgical me again. Come and get it. Come and get it. Can I get my Kool-Aid changes to a card? You want to change the Kool-Aid emote, Justin? You are welcome to change the Kool-Aid emote to anything that's not offensive. So if you want to work on emote ideas with me to swap the Kool-Aid emote out, that one's yours for being here. For all the dollar dues you've sent in. So you just let me know. We can work it out. Are we done here? You have Snapcaster Mage and a mystery card. Resolves. Okay. Is our last card a counterspell? Nope. All right. All right, so they're dead if I untap. So I get to Cryptic Command, tap their Snapcaster Mage, draw a card, attack them, and then even if they have a counterspell or a way to interact with my board, I can Summoner's Pact for Eternal Witness, get the other Cryptic Command back out of my bin off the Aether Vial Eternal Witness, and then counter their spell. We're about to reverse fog. Reverse, 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 reverse. Am I gonna play 4-color Death Shadow on stream? You can always find decks that are gonna be upcoming played on stream on the deck queue on my website, jeffhoagland.com/. Use the navigation at the top. I don't actually remember what the URL is offhand. So this deck was something. Real easy change was that my additions to the mana base were a little bit medium. I want another breeding pool. And I want another island in here. If you want to play something sweet that beats up Celestial Colonnade, you know, boy do I have the cocktail for you. Final thoughts past that. If I wanted to try and make this more competitive, what would I do? I think the Primal Commands are probably some nonsense. I think believe it or not, I think this much top end is plenty. And I feel like I would try and get something else in here that gave you a little bit more utility. Honestly, with the Summoner's Packs, it might just be like a Baloth main and a Rex Sage. And then the sideboard, you need a bunch of ways to interact with things in the sideboard. This deck needs a 4th Bolt. It needs some other cheaper removal, probably a Braid, stuff like that. So I think I would, if I wanted to try and make this deck more competitive, I would do a couple of things. So I put a Rex Sage in the main. I'm gonna put an Obstinate Baloth in the main. I would trim one of these negates. I would trim these Nature's Claim and this Beast Within. And then I would put a 4th Bolt in here and probably some Abrades and some Roasts and just a bunch of ways to try and not die to aggro, because that's this deck's problem. As we showed in that league, while we dumpstered blue-white twice and we beat Mardu Pyromancer, I think your match against the control decks is very reasonable with our deck full of nonsense value stuff, and I think I would want to have the sideboard kind of focus in on not dying to aggressive decks. We went 3-2. We comboed a couple of times, which is more than I was expecting. 4 Bellowers is too many? Nah, I love the Bellows. I loved the 4 Bellowers. They were great. Lean into what the deck's doing. Embrace the meme.